evening, Simon here, Explosive Action, and I am back with my July update. Small pile here of movies, which we will get through. And I'm going to do another music update as well. It was well received in my last update, and so thanks for all the feedback on that. I'll continue doing them when I have things to show. But first up, the movies. And the first one we've got is the only DVD of the update. $1 pickup from charity shop Revolt. So it's a alien invasion and humans survival movie. So it's like, I guess it's sort of post-apoc, but it's post-alien invasion. And these two team up, a soldier and a French reporter or something. I don't know. Haven't watched this one yet, but they team up to take on the aliens and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, look, I'll hopefully get my dollar's worth. Cover is pretty boss. Can't dispute that. Revolt. Let's see if it's any good. Right, onto the Blu-ray's brand new release. This is Fury. This is also on Netflix, I think, if you just want to check it out. Vietnamese revenge actioner. I think this may be the first Vietnamese film I own, which is kind of surprising, but also I guess not too surprising. With a lead from Veronica Neo, who was in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yeah, I've read many good things about this one. I do like hard-hitting revenge films, and yeah, this looks like it's going to tick that box. So nice slip too. I really like the colours on this, the purpley, pinky blue. Very cool. That's Fury. Some Severin titles here. We have The Uncanny. Came in Killer Cat movie with Peter Cushing. Such a crappy one underneath. It's like really cheesy cover. That one's really awesome. I haven't watched this film before. I think I had a DVD, but I didn't have one. Nice slip there from Severin. It's a Amicus style film with Peter Cushing about killer cats. What can go wrong there? Ah dear. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Or not. This is, when we lift it up, Night Killer, with its naughty release title from when it had American distribution, I guess. This is meant to be batshit mental. Absolutely crazy. In fact, I will take the slip off, if I can, and we will read from the back, because this is going to be a crazy film. Somewhere between Zombie 4 and Troll 2, writer-director Claudio Fragasso, under the name Clyde Anderson, set out to direct a suspense thriller about a suicidal beauty and unstable sleazebag masked killer with a razor-fingered glove. But then the producers received Fragasso's cut. They hired his former partner Bruno Mattei to shoot additional scenes of graphic gore, released it as TCM3. Wow, I look forward to the craziness of this movie. I expect it to be, well, there it says it right there, batshit insanity. Yep, I look forward to silliness, I look forward to stupidity, I look forward to bad gore and stupid monsters, and yep, I look forward to Night Killer. That one will be on the top of the pile soon. Other end of the spectrum, the first time on Blu-ray, this is Vi. This is 1967, I think. Russian, the first Russian horror film, based on a novel or novella, I think of the same title, that was also adapted by Mario Bava into Black Sunday, apparently. Tight slip. And there's the other cover underneath there, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this looks pretty impressive. Witches, demons, sort of gothic horror from 60s, but with a Russian tinge. That's Vi. Awesome drawing artwork on the back there. Very cool. Look forward to that one. Oh yeah, this. Yep. Blu-ray of the year. Robo War. Robo War now exists on Blu-ray, and you know, I might be a bit of a fan. Maybe just a bit. And I am beyond thrilled that Severin finally released Robo War. I kind of figured that it would happen soon. I mean, we've had a few of the zombie films. We've had a lot of Matai. We've had Shocking Dark. It was only a matter of time, and now I have Robo War. And if you've not seen it, you're an idiot, and you should see it. But it's Brynna Matai's homage / rip-off of Predator with big chunks of RoboCop and some Terminator thrown into it. It is an amazing movie. Reb Brown screams his way through the whole thing. It has lines that are lifted exactly from Predator. It has lines that are adapted and then changed and made worse. It never stops being loud. It never stops shooting. It's just awesome. And if you don't believe that, believe my review, which happens to be on the back. Best movie ever, Robo War is the jewel of Brynna Matai's very shiny crown, explosiveaction.com. I didn't know that was going to happen. It just did, and I was told by some guys that had the US release first and said, do you know you're on the back? I went, what? And sure enough, there I am. Really impressed. It's been a long time since I've done a review. I really need to get back to doing it. It's very hard to find the time. But I did that one back in, I think it was 2011, 2012. And you can find it on the website that is mentioned there, explosiveaction.com. And have a read of my review of Robo War. I'm stoked it's on Blu-ray. I'm stoked I was quoted. Thank you to Severin. Do buy it. There's a DVD as well if you're not HD friendly, but you should be. Next up, Death Kiss. This is not a Bronson movie. My God. This is Robert Kovacs. I think they also call him Robert Bronzy to be even more close to Bronson. I just love the fact it's just like Robo War. It's just like the Italian movies. Just get someone that looks right, change the title. It's amazing. Haven't put it on yet. I've read less than impressive things about it. The most impressive thing is that he, of course, looks a lot like Charles Bronson. I mean, that is getting ridiculous. Isn't that ridiculous? But then we've got to deal with acting. Apparently, he can't speak very well. He's Spanish, I think, and his dialogue is a bit stilted. It might even be dubbed, but I think it's just going to be fun. Like, I know what I'm getting. He's done a couple more movies since, but this is the only one so far, I think, on Blu-ray. This is the German Blue, Death Kiss, and there's an American one, but it's on a BDR, and I just can't be bothered with that. So yeah, Death Kiss, some Bronson, sort of. Aha! The news, Scott Adkins, Avengement, the German Blue. I was very much looking forward to putting this one on tonight. This arrived today. I picked the German release because the cover was really good. I like this cover. The UK cover is terrible. The Americans only got a DVD, and Australia got nothing. I will not be watching this disc. I was politely informed that it is 73 seconds cut. It was put before the German censors 3 times and refused on violence until they cut 73 seconds of violence. This is a movie about revenge and violence, so yep, I immediately turned around and ordered the UK disc with its shitty cover art, which I might then just put into this case and everyone will be happy. Really annoying, but this is a Jesse Johnson directed film. It has had nothing but positive reviews. I know I'm going to love it, and I'm annoyed that I can't put it on because it's been cut. So yeah, 87 minutes. It should be closer to 90 something. In this day and age, we're still cutting movies. Next up, Dolph Lundgren and Amy Johnston in Female Fight Club. This is the Swedish... No, hang on. This is the German Blue. Yeah, this is the German Blue. Hopefully this is bloody well not cut. Yep, not seen it, but it's his take on being, the mentor for another athlete and training them up and doing a Karate Kid kind of thing. Oh, there you go, Karate Kid, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Female Fight Club. That's what we're going to get. I hope to see lots of girls kicking ass and Dolph being brutal. That's what I hope. I hope I get it. Speaking of Dolph, this is the US Blue that just came out of Dead Trigger. Nice little slip there. This is quite cheap on Amazon. Dolph versus Zombies. I'm looking forward to this. It's apparently had a bit of a troubled shoot. I think maybe the directors may have changed, things like that. Don't think it had a great shoot. But I enjoyed Battle of the Damned, which was also zombies but with robots. And yeah, I will watch anything that Dolph puts out. That's, same as Scott Adkins. There is not a movie I will miss of Dolph Lundgren. And yep, I reckon I'm going to enjoy Dead Trigger. So that's Dead Trigger on the US Blue. Couple of Arrows here. Arrow's got a sale. It's still going. Arrow UK. Buy one, get one free. It's been going for like 3 weeks. Maybe more. This is Double Face. It includes the new titles like this one. Double Face. Yeah, with Klaus Kinski, Jarlo. I haven't seen this one. Sleaze is what I have been informed of. But, that's what you get, and that's a good thing. Psychotic Sleaze. Bunch of special features. And that's the reverse cover as a doppia fascia. I'm sure I brutalized that. Double Face. Looking forward to that one. And I paired that with Iguana with a Tongue of Fire. DVD upgrade. This one's a sleaze fest. What is it with the Jarlos being sleazy? Anyway, yep, another one that has an animal in the title because that's what Dario Argento did. And who was in this again? Don't remember. Yeah, don't remember. But, yep, I haven't watched it in a long time. Don't remember much about it, to be honest. So watch it in HD and I shall enjoy. Iguana with a Tongue of Fire. And lastly, the American Horror Project Volume 2. Dark August, Dream No Evil, and The Child. This is also in the buy one, get one free. I got this and I picked another box up for a friend and we split it down the middle. So I ended up paying, I think, about £24 for this, including shipping, which worked out really well. Brand new release. So, yep, Dark August, The Child, Dream No Evil. The only one I've seen is The Child, which I enjoyed. Has quite a mental ending. And nothing on the back. Yeah, so that's number 2 in this series. Number 1 I've got up on the shelf there. So looking forward to digging into that. And on to the music part of this update. If you are only here for the movies, you can stop now. I'm going to start with some cassettes. Used tape I picked up. Very cheap. Cat. Metal and Hell. This is some Polish thrash from like 1990 or something like that. Maybe 80s, late 80s. It's really killer. Really dirty stuff. I don't know what else to say about it. It's kind of cheesy and pretty fast. It actually reminded me a bit of Hobbs' Angel of Death, just but sloppier. It's good fun. Cat with Metal and Hell. Got this one in today. This is the Evil Feast, Thy Abhorrent Emerging reissue. Come out on MPR, Medieval Prophecy Records. Did a limited run of these. This is their first album. Or is it even the demo? I can't remember. It's the first thing they ever did, and they did a limited run on new tapes. So I quite like Evil Feast. Got a few tapes already, and they sound really good on tape. They're just a tape band, but I wouldn't mind getting some records as well. But that's Evil Feast. Good stuff. And I'm really happy to get the new one from Realms. This is Existential Ascension. Nice O-ring, like slipcover, which is really cool. And they get, it's hard to get out. But it's got their logo kind of thing underneath. Double-sided. Really cool slip there. So this is pretty raw black metal from Salem in the States. And yeah, really happy to get this. I've got their demo number 1, and this is their album. There's a demo 2, but I don't have that. So that's awesome. Put those tapes up there. All right, onto the records. This is, if you can read it, which you can't, Obscuritatum. I will not try and read that album because I will not get it right. Because this band is from Bosnia. Bosnian black metal. It sounds like that. Whatever you think Bosnian black metal is going to sound like, it's this. It is raw. It is like, it's like overdriven. It is really loud and really raw. And I put it on before, and yep, I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty devastating stuff. Definitely not one to put on when you are wanting to relax. This is a loud and buzzing album. Sounds like bees in a matchbox. Obscuritatum. Will not be for everybody. If you like a bit of noise in your black metal, that's what you want. It sounds like that logo. It's good. I dig. That is all going to fall over there. Pardon me a moment. Crisis averted, and we are back with Perverted Ceremony, Sabbat of Bissel. I have this one on tape, and I thought, nah, I'm going to get the record for this. More dirty black metal. This is it's sort of mid-paced, and it's really, really rough. I'm not sure what you'd say it sounds like. It's fairly occult sounding as well. I think members shared by Moan of Zebeth, who are an excellent band. So yeah, if you like Moan of Zebeth, then check out Perverted Ceremony from Belgium on Nuclear War Now. Anything that Nuclear War Now puts out, I'm pretty much going to like it. If you haven't checked out Departure Chandelier that they put out, go get it. It's fantastic. How do I say this one again? This is Nahuata, I think it was. It's very annoying that I didn't write their name on there. Pretty obscure, this one. Nahutana. On Symbolismus Verke Records. I've only listened to this a little bit so far, but it's sort of that kind of like Aklis or I don't know, the Aortas, that kind of big, all-encompassing black metal stuff. Just, it fills the room, that kind of thing. You probably know what I'm talking about. So far, it sounds good, and I'm not sure where these guys were from, actually. Don't recall. But this was one of those ones that I was making an order for Nuclear War Now, and I thought, I'm going to chuck one more in, listen to it for about 20 seconds, and figured this will do. So I don't know much about it yet. And I do that every now and then. If the sample doesn't put me off, then I'll pick it up. Usually works out great. So we'll see how we go with that one. This one's awesome. This is Haunt, Grimoires of Undead Power. What a cover. What a friggin' cover. Awesome stuff. Another one I have on tape, and I thought I'm going to get the record. There is a relation between Haunt and Realms. They are both bands from Salem. The guy from Haunt, called Perthro, he has an appearance on the Realms album, I believe. So similar sound. Well, Realms is sort of more fast and raw. This has got interludes. This is a bit more mid. It does go fast. It's a mix of things, but yeah, check out Haunt and Realms. I think you'll find stuff to like there. Good stuff. This, I've already put the cover on this, so it's all shiny. War Moon Lord, Burning Banners of the Funereal War. That's some grim looking shit. This is Finnish black metal on a Polish label. I got the purple LP. I can't get it out. It's very hard to film records one-handed, but it's a violet LP that looks like the text here. This is an astonishing album. It sounds like 1995. It's got a layer of keyboards in it. It's if you like Vargrav, you'll like this band. If you like, I don't know, Luna Aurora, you'll like this band. War Moon Lord. It might even be just one guy. I don't know. It had a tape. It came and went. Now fetches silly money. And then thankfully they did a record pressing. The purple is sold out. The black is still there. You can get the black from Wolfspell Records. and I highly recommend that you do. This will probably be in my top 10 of the year. As will likely Superstition and the Anatomy of Unholy Transformation. Superstition's first album on 20 Buck Spin. What a great label. 20 Buck Spin rarely do wrong. I'm getting quite a few of their things. The band did a demo, which was also then put onto LP, and is really, really impressive. But this album just takes it to another level. If you like bands like Ensnared, you will like Superstition. It's death metal that is, how do I put it? It's very organic, has a really organic sound, but it's a bit technical. Now, doesn't make you think of Necrophagist. It's not that at all. Get that out of your head. It's very organic sounding. It just is very well done. Yeah, I don't know how to put this one. This is one you just need to go check out. Superstition. Highly, highly recommended. This one I've listened to once so far, and I need more time to digest this. This is Bissel, A Beacon in the Husk. Wow. This is a full-on album. This is a double LP. It weighs an absolute bloody ton. This is some dense black death metal. Really dense stuff. It is, like I said, I need more time to digest it. I think it's going to be a big grower. I know a few people are claiming it's in their album of the year list. I need more time. I just need more time. Way too much to get into on this one. Not a easy meal. But that often works out really, really well. It's on Profound Lore, and definitely give it a try. The new Bissel, A Beacon in the Husk. And something different. I was in a Vinnie's charity store. I flick through the records, and it's always just Christian or gospel or country and western or just Kamal. That's what you get. And I found a Wasp album. Now, there were some Kiss albums and a Def Leppard, and I left all those behind, but there was this Wasp album. And I thought, Wasp is a band I've not heard enough from. I don't know anything. Are they going to be cheesy? Is this going to be like Poison? I don't know what to expect. This is their first album, and it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Yes, it sounds a little bit like how it looks here, teased hair and all that, but I would say that if you wanted to call these guys, glam, which they're not, but it's just say you wanted to call them glam, they're the Slayer of glam. That's what this is. Now, I think everything after this album, apparently it starts to go downhill, but this self-titled album has got some balls. It actually does. So good, traditional, straight-ahead heavy metal, bunch of double kicks. That surprised me. And it is cheesy. Like, what's the song titles on here? LOVE Machine, which is just ridiculous. But the last two on side 2, Tormentor and The Torture Never Stops, they're bangers. Go check that out. Wasp, good album. Couple of rare ones that I managed to pick up from a very excellent shop. This is Volcano. That's a U, not an O. Volcano. The very first thing they ever did was a live album. Volcano Live. Brazilian thrash from 84, 85. This is early, and this is the first press on Sebo de Elite. Imported from Brazil. This doesn't get much more original than that. Very raw live recordings. It sounds like, we're not quite to the first Sepultura album at this point. We're nearly there. 85. It's like early Slayer and Venom and mix of that kind of stuff, but with that Brazilian flavor that we started to get soon after. Volcano Live. Recommended. Really impressed. Not easy to get, but as I said, I got lucky. Check it out. And the last one for this update. Wow. Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales. We wouldn't have pretty much anything I just mentioned without this album. Definitive stuff. This is the second press from, what year is this? Pretty early. I want to say like 84, something like that. This is some early stuff. Check that out. Tom Warrior there. Oh my god. Yep. This is definitive. This is where Black Thrash started. This is where a lot of extreme metal started. It started with this album, or this mini album. It's only a few tracks. But Into the Crypt of Rays, Visions of Mortality, Procreation of the Wicked, Sepultura covered that one. Return to Eve, Dance Macabre, and Nocturnal Fear. Cracking stuff. I paid a little bit for this, but it is absolute history. Fantastic. Very happy to have this in my collection. I'm trying to get as many of these foundational albums as I can. Like I showed the original First Sodom LP in my last update. And that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to get. And now I've got this one. Very happy. That's this update. I'm starting to lose my voice. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.